Oh, yes. G1 Climax 26, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Can you say what? Oh, it's going down for real. Before I even get into my predictions, let's just talk about who's in the G1 Climax this year, shall we? I'm going to butcher some pronunciations, let's just be honest. I try my best, but I'm still going to get things wrong. But let's just start. Let's just get this going. Block A. Mr. Once in a Century Ace, Hiroshi Tanahashi. Boso King Kong, Togi Makabe. Gohan Satoshi Kojima. Rainmaker. You guys know. Kazuchika Okada. Chaos no Tokodaro. Tomohiro Ishii. The Underboss, Bad Luck Fale. Bad Boy Tamatonga. Cold Skull Sonata. Genius of Arc Namoichi Murafuji. What? And that's just Block A. Block B. The Wrestler. Katsuyori Shibata. Blue Justice himself, Yuji Nagata. And Mr. Kokeshi. Tomoaki Hamna. Oh man, love that guy. Big Mike, Michael Elgin. The crazy one, Toriano. I love Toriano, like seriously. Headhunter, YOSHI-HASHI. The Cleaner, Kenny Omega. Oh my god. Mr. Ungovernable himself, Tetsuya Naito. King of Darkness, Evil. And the Aggression, Katsuhiko Nakajima. Let's get it. Let's talk about this list. First of all, let's talk about who's debuting. Like this is like the very first G1 Climax. Tamatonga, which kind of surprised me that I didn't realize that until he'd never been in one. Sonata, not that surprising he's in it. Kenny Omega, definitely not surprised that he's in it. And Evil, again, not a surprise. The only one that's actually surprised me that he's in this one is Tamatonga. Now, I can only guess how the matches in Block B between Naito and Evil are gonna go since they're both in the same stable. I'm wondering if they'll pull an NWO, you know, like if Evil will just lay down for Naito. I don't know. I don't think so, but it'd be interesting to see. I can't wait. I'll just put it that way. I think it's cool that Nakajima and Murafuji are in it because they're from Noah, but I just don't know, man. If either of them are gonna win it, if I had to pick one of those two to win it from Noah, I would pick Murafuji. But Nakajima can surprise me. The guy kicks like, oof. And as much as I love Okada Tanahashi, to be perfectly honest, and this is probably sacrilege to every fan out there, I don't see either of them winning this one. Here are my top picks to win the G1 Climax, and let me take them in descending order, because I'm going to explain why my top two and who I think is number one is going to win it. So let me break it down. Number 5, who I think is going to win, who is in my top 5 to win, honestly, and I'm going to go ahead and say Kenny Omega. He's number 5. Reason is because he's been on the hot streak ever since the whole IC title run thing. And, you know, and even listening to Michael Elgin recently, I still think he's got more of a shot. You know, I think he's been on a bit of a tear. Did I mention Goto? I didn't. And Block A, Hiroki Goto. He's in Block A. I'm sorry. I think I skipped him for some reason. My bad. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway. Number 5. So number 4. Honestly, number 4 for me is Michael Elgin. To be perfectly honest with you guys, I honestly do think Michael Elgin's got a chance. I think this whole thing with New Japan ever since he debuted last year has been this resurgence of his career. And I think if any, Gaijin especially has a chance of winning, it's Elgin. So he's my number 4. Number 3 pick. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. My number 3 pick is a tie, and both members are in Chaos, and both members are in Block A. It's between Goto and Ishii. That's my top pick for number 3. I think either of them have just as much chance of winning it because of Ishii's performances past couple of years, just how he's been wrestling, period. I think if anyone, he might be about due. But the reason I say number 3 is Goto is because the exact same can be said. Like, they both have been just pushing it, trying to grab that, brass ring, that top spot, that belt, and coming just short of it every time. but they're almost there. So maybe not the G1 Climax, maybe next year for sure. I think Goto or Ishii could very much be IWGP Heavyweight Champion. Okay. My number 2 and number 1 pick to winning the whole G1 Climax is actually, they're both in Block B. Number 2 is Naito. I don't know if that requires any explanation, but okay, I'll give you one. I mean, it's Naito. Not even besides. Who's hotter in New Japan right now than Naito? Everyone's complaining about him losing the belt recently. I don't think there's anything to complain about there. I think he lost the belt back to the current ace, which is Okada. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that just drives him to want it back more and to give him more of an argument for whenever, you know, he wins back into more things to say. So I think, you know, I think he's due. Okay. My number 1 pick, the man who I'm calling it to win the G1 Climax, who I'm calling it right now, is Katsuyori Shibata, the current never openweight champion. As of this video, he's the current never openweight champion. Okay, you guys want to know why? Obviously, you're watching this video. Let me put it to you this way: when they were doing the new class from New Japan, there were 3 guys who they all said were destined to pretty much destined to rule New Japan: Nakamura, Tanahashi, and Shibata. If I sing the praises of Tanahashi and Nakamura anymore, I literally think people will start watching this channel because I talk about nothing else. So I think it's Shibata's time, man. I think that, kind of like what I was saying a couple videos ago about Kento Miyahara when Shiozaki and Kotaro Suzuki left All Japan, and that kind of gave him a way to really come up, you know, really step up and be that main guy in the company. I think Shibata, even though he's still technically a free agent wrestler, I think it's his time to not only capture the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, but to main event the Tokyo Dome. I think he has, I think, personally, I think he should have done it a long time ago. There are so few wrestlers I can name hit as hard as he does. Ishii is definitely one. Tommy Yen, Chris Hero, Kyle O'Reilly. But I mean, for all the wrestlers I've seen, well, Nakajima is a hard kicker. That's the match I want to see. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. But the matches I want to see, I'm going to get to in a minute. But the match I want to see, definitely Nakajima and Shibata. That's going to be fun. Okay. Back to the original point. I think that Shibata is definitely the guy who can win it all, main event. And the thing is with Shibata, I don't think he's like only just, you know, semi-pro, semi-main event, just, you know, everything. I think he's main event guy. I think he can carry any company. Because he's not a showy guy. I mean, his nickname is The Wrestler. In a wrestling company, his nickname is The Wrestler. Come on, man. That guy's just, he's destined to do even more great things. Like many, I was over the moon happy when he won the Never Openweight Championship. Love Ishii. That match at Wrestle Kingdom was bonkers crazy, and actually left me with bruises. And I wasn't even in them, and I wasn't even nowhere near the match. Heck, I was a whole time. I was half a hemisphere away from them when that match took place, and I was still feeling the effects. But I think Shibata it's his time. I definitely think that this is his chance to shine, his moment to take it all. And I'm calling it that he will win the G1 Climax. Now, matches I'm most looking forward to. Marufuji versus anyone, I think, is going to be fun, but him against Kojima, Okada, Ishii, Goto, and Tanahashi, those are the ones that are going to be my favorites. And this is to Mr. Bad Luck Fale. I just can't wait to see him go up against a whole lot of guys. Togi Makabe especially. Those are 2 big boy heavy hitters. Kojima too, for that matter. That's gonna be fun. I know he's probably wrestled these guys a whole bunch of times before, but I still think it's gonna be fun because Bad Luck Fale is definitely, I think, in my opinion, underrated. Sonata, I think this is his time also to shine a bit. going up against these guys, especially going up against Chaos, knowing how Chaos and the LIJ have been going at war with one another. You know, and he's kind of got 3 of them to a block all by himself. So for Block A, yeah, to see Goto and Ishii and Okada, that's never a disappointment. Goto and Tanahashi, that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Tama Tonga, let's see how he steps up. I think he can be one of the sleeper guys for this match who can really, kick things up to the next level. You know, he can show everyone what he's all about. Looking forward to that. Block B, I don't know, man. It's like I said earlier about the match between both LIJ members, between Naito and Evil. I'm looking forward to that. Kenny Omega, I don't care who Kenny Omega's wrestling. I'm down. I don't even care. I mean, it's all gonna be fun. Kenny Omega versus Shibata and in a Block B match. That's just gonna be fun. You can see this extremely showman guy, and I just want Shibata just kick the crap out of him. See, Naito and Shibata I want to see in Block B, but only because I think that'll be a prelude to what I feel should be the main event at Wrestle Kingdom this coming year. Like many people, I think this should be the main event of Wrestle Kingdom. I think Naito should get the belt back, and Shibata should win the G1 Climax. They should main event Wrestle Kingdom. That's my opinion. Everyone has to agree with my opinion. That's just my opinion. So, Michael Elgin and Hanma. Michael Elgin and Nagata. Michael Elgin and Naito. And against Nakajima, and against Kenny Omega. Getting for Kenny Omega. But yeah, those are going to be fun. And, I forgot this. Shibata and Toru Yano. I'm sure this happened before, but I can't think of two guys with more different personalities that could make a more fun match. Hanma is just always fun to wrestle. The guys, just always on it. Love it. And Nakajima against Nagata, I think, is going to be probably like a unexpected show stealer. And I think Evil has a chance of really showing everyone what he's capable of too in this match. Like Tama Tonga, I think this will be his chance to really, really shine. YOSHI-HASHI even, I think he can really, take off from here. I think the G1 Climax is good for not only giving the fans a better look at people they don't really get to see in one-on-one matches as much, but I think it's a chance for these guys to show they take the top spot, and for someone to really, really put in the work to get that top spot. This is gonna be a great G1 Climax tournament. This is really going to be, because you have a lot of times where past, I think, 2 or 3 years, the finals had Nakamura in it, and now with them being in WWE, you have these guys who are going to not only looking to prove they belong here, but you got guys like Marufuji and Nakajima from Noah looking to show what guys from Noah can do, what Noah is capable of. Which I'm glad that Marufuji and Nakajima are in two different blocks. I'm glad that they can both show individually what Noah can do. Give the fans another look at it. Either way, man, New Japan G1 Climax, it is definitely something that you're going to want to watch if you're a wrestling fan. Do not sleep on this. Do not miss this. I know how people have been saying the art of wrestling has been, it's not dead, it's not been killed. It's almost too hard to kill. It's almost impossible to kill. Just watch, enjoy, have fun. That's what wrestling is about for the fans. We get to have fun while the guys and girls we respect and love put themselves on the line so we can enjoy it. You enjoy wrestling? Watch the G1 Climax. It's gonna be awesome. I can pretty much guarantee it's gonna be amazing. And where it takes everything from there, sky's the limit. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I cannot wait. As a matter of fact, when is the official tournament? When is the Block A? Block A starts July 18th. If I don't have New Japan World by then, I'll just keep reading the website, which is, of course, where I get all my, well, not all, but most of my Japan information from, purewrestlespirit.net. I will include that link. And It's gonna be a good time. July 18th. Let's get it. Let's do it. I cannot wait. You guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, and subscribe. If you did not enjoy this video, like, share, and subscribe. Still getting ready to set up for you guys want to donate to the channel. I will hopefully be having that set up pretty soon. At least that's my goal. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the future. Minasan, matane. Peace.